Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing you peace, love, and joy. How to stop racing thoughts. Do you suffer from racing thoughts? Do you sometimes go to bed at night and feel like you're running in circles in your mind? Your mind is running circles around you, and you just can't stop it, thought after thought, rapidly succeeding each other. I'm here to tell you it's possible to stop it, but it's gonna take awareness and earnestness from your part. Here's how to stop racing thoughts. Once you realize that, oh, my mind is racing, my mind is all over the place, take a step back. Take the attitude of the witness, the observer. Don't identify with whatever the mind is presenting you, whether it be thought or emotion. Simply allow whatever thoughts, emotions come, let them go. You don't need to follow them. You don't need to energize them with belief. Disbelief in every thought. Don't put your faith in these racing thoughts. Don't believe in them, because when you believe in them, you energize them. So how do you not believe in them? How do you stop putting faith into your racing thoughts? And how do you stop energizing your racing thoughts? And how do you stop having so many thoughts that are racing? By being still, being the observer, being unattached, not identifying with the thoughts. Here's the key, not identifying. So that means you see the thought as a thought. You don't see it as anything more. You don't make it into a whole story. You be here in the present moment and you see the thoughts, they come. You let them come, you let them go. When you suffer because you see the thought, you believe in it, you energize it some more, and that causes more thoughts, more emotions, and on and on you go on the cycle. But you can put a stop to this by simply being the observer, the unattached observer. Let your mind run. Let it do what it does. Just don't be attached. Don't identify so strongly with it. Don't have a sense of identity from your thoughts. Don't take them so personal. Thoughts, emotions, they're very personal. Life is impersonal. So you have to be one with life by entering into the present moment, by observing your mind and not identifying with them, by not believing in every thought that passes by not energizing every thought. If you believe the thought, you will energize it. You will feel more anxious, more fearful, more stressed out, more worried, more tension in your body, more frustration, more anger. But that is not what you want. What you really want is peace. And peace is absolutely possible. In fact, it is more than possible. It is who you are. Absolute peace is here without any arrival. It is already here. But you have been paying attention to the world of thoughts rather than life in the present moment, rather than your being, your sense of existence, your presence. So you stop racing thoughts by gaining self-awareness, by taking the position of the observer. Don't be judgmental to your mind. If you see it racing, let it race. Just be the observer. Don't be offended by it or frustrated by it, because if you're frustrated that it's not stopping, In other words, if you want to have no thoughts at all and say, well, I don't want any thoughts, then you're gonna suffer even more. So that's not the goal. The goal is to be at peace, to let everything be the way it is, let life happen by itself. It's not you that is thinking the thoughts. Thoughts are happening to you. And just like your heart is beating for you and your breath is happening for you, it's all happening alone, by itself. Life happens by itself, without any effort on your part. You're not sitting here trying to beat your heart. You're not sitting here trying to breathe every single moment. It just happens. And so, thoughts are a form of life. But if we are entrapped in them, if we are enslaved by them, we suffer our thoughts. We suffer our mind. Our mind is our intelligence. And that's what separates us from other beings on the planet. This intelligence. And yet this intelligence is working against you. You suffer your intelligence. It should be working for you. So how do you get it to work for you? By being the observer, by taking on the attitude of the witness. I'm just gonna witness, let everything be in the present moment, allow myself to be happy as I am, and enter into peace, into stillness, into silence. But if you're afraid of your own silence, you will resort to thinking more thoughts, feeling more emotions, and on the cycle goes. But you can put an end to it. With that said, I hope this video brings you great value and puts an end to your racing thoughts. Please try this out. Be earnest with it. Try it out over and over again. Be persistent. It's not gonna happen in a second. This is something that you've never done. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but it takes persistence, it takes patience. So be very patient and kind to yourself, with yourself. Don't be forceful and restless like the mind. And hopefully, if you do that, you'll put an end to racing thoughts. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time.